Hi Tim, it's Men's Health.
Hi Men's Health, welcome to a day in the life of Tim Theron. Please come in. My personal style is very casual, very casual, no fuss. Summertime, it's shorts and t-shirts, denims, sneakers, that kind of thing. So very low effort casual. Everyday style depends on the season, but usually you can find me in a jean, denim and a t-shirt and something around that. If it's a little colder, I'll have boots on, jacket, that kind of thing. So yeah. Sneakers do I like? Well, what I'm actually very partial to is leather fellies. I love the Veldskoen brand, so I've got a bunch of their shoes. Really comfortable, durable. So not a lot of sneakers, but a lot of Veldskoen.
My name is Thomas. I'm starring Tim for the press tour for Heart of the Hunter. And yeah, Tim's look is very much kind of like Daniel Craig Bond inspired. That's what we're going with, the turtleneck. Keeping it quite sleek and cool, kind of can go from formal to action, you know, in the blink of an eye. So that's kind of like the feel behind his character, because from what I understand, he's a bit of a badass in the movie, so we're trying to lean into that.
My wife will be proud of this because she never gets me in a suit, so yeah.
Hey guys, Thomas here again, and now we've got Tim in his look for socials. We're shooting the social media assets on Friday. This look is a little bit more casual, a little bit more stripped back, kind of like Top Gun Maverick / David Beckham inspired, with the leather jacket and the leather tie. So a little bit more informal in a way, but also still ready for action.
Yeah, and very close to my character. I think someone just mentioned outside, this is what it would look like if my character thought he had to dress up. Yeah, so it's a little bit rough, a little bit casual, but still yeah, so I think you guys got it perfectly.
No, like I like tapping into the characters and kind of trying to merge that with personal style as well, because I think it just kind of helps tell the story kind of like down the line as well. So it makes me quite happy when it kind of comes together in terms of a comfortable space of personal style, but a little inspiration from the character as well.
Yeah, we knew this character was going to be really physical from the start. He needed to be a physical presence, and a lot of the action scenes were going to involve this character. So my training definitely was focused more on making sure that my body was ready and capable. Obviously, there's also an aesthetic part to it. What does the character look like? Does he look like someone dangerous? But it was much more in terms of making sure that I could actually do the stunts and do the things that the character needs to do. So it was a combination between functional training, strength training, and then definitely some cardio in there just to make sure that I'm fit and ready to go. What motivated me to push through is that the stunt training, the physical part of it, is just as important as the theatrical part of it, the acting part of it. It's all the same thing. So if my character is believable to the audience on screen, I need to look the part. I need to look like that person, that guy who is Tiger's Mandla and I, the director, we discussed them and we said, he's not the most finessed fighter. He's not jumping off walls and he's brutal. He likes to get in close and hurt you. And I needed to look like that is actually something that I could do. So the motivation was absolutely there because you wanted to look real on screen, as real as possible. And all of that was getting the physical side done. So yeah. Mentally, it's all about endurance, because I think something that people don't always understand about movies is that you're on set for 12 hours a day. So you need to be able to focus and really be present with that character for that amount of time. Be able to jump into scenes. And And strangely enough, I think the discipline of exercising really helps to mentally get you into that space from an acting point of view, but obviously again with this character, the exercising part of it, making sure that physically I feel like the character, I think I look like the character, definitely helped me to get into that mental space, yeah. The best way to unwind for me is the cardio part of it, going for a good long run, especially because my character isn't the nicest of guys, to kind of get that aggression out because he's, like I said, he's all about brutality and about aggression. So going for a good long run, getting it out, and then just spending time with my family, with my kids and my wife, and making sure to do something that's completely different than the experience on set. I think the biggest challenge is almost the same challenge you have in other types of roles. Here it just had this physical element to it, and that's about confidence. Going into a scene, believing you can actually do it. And then I think that's where our stunt team really helped to make sure that we were really prepared. And it's almost like in rugby, they always say you just need to get that first big tackle in, then you feel like you're in the game. After we shot our very first action sequence between myself and Balker, which was again late at night into the morning hours, and you were kind of apprehensive going into that. And once we had that one in the bag, and when you saw some of the scenes and saw what it looked like, and really realized, yeah, we can do this. We were doing it. It looks good. We look the part. That definitely helped with confidence and going into the rest of it. Well, my biggest mental health exercise that I do was very much to center myself before I went to set every day. So there was a little bit of meditation in there, and then before I go to set, I would do a very light exercise routine. Nothing too strenuous. I'm not trying to bulk up or do anything. I'm literally just using the exercise to get myself out of my own head and allow myself to get into the character, slowly but surely move into the character. Breathe properly. Breathing is extremely important throughout the day, making sure that you breathe, making sure that you... and then, like I said, for me, mental health and exercise has always been very much tied together. So it was great to have an excuse for this movie to go even deeper into that. But yeah, the breathing again, once I get off set, before I do anything else, go for a run. While I'm going through the run, I go through the day, I talk myself through the day. As most actors, I'm always very worried about what I did and did I make all the right choices and how what is going to look the way I want it to look and what the director. So I use that time to just really replay the day and kind of make peace with the day and go, this is done, you did your best. Tomorrow is the next one. So for me, the two are very, very much tied together. Well, greatest actor of all time, I would have to go with someone like Tom Hanks. Love Tom Hanks. The workout I dread is running. I enjoy running once I get into it, but I never want to go for a run. I've got a whole playlist. I think Fools, AC/DC, Thunderstruck really gets me into it. Yeah. Again, possibly going for a run, but also luckily where we live, we've got a big dam. So just going for a swim in the dam and just really unwind.
New York.
I don't know what I would do if I wasn't an actor because I'm not really good at anything else. But not that there's definitely some people out there that doesn't think I'm a good actor either, probably. I would probably, sure, that's it. I would have found my way into the industry still in some other way. I would have been a camera guy or something like that because I just love the industry. So something else, yeah.
Thank you. Hey guys, let's head back to the hotel. Oh, welcome back, guys. So this is my room for the Netflix press junket.
Well, maintaining proper nutrition is probably the hardest part for me. I love food, I love eating, So it was all about moderation. I didn't diet or anything like that. I just don't have the discipline when it comes to that. Exercise and eating and working, lots of discipline. Eating, no discipline. So I just had to make sure that when I got home, that what was the options that were available were all healthy options. So a lot of stuff like this, biltong and those kind of things that have a lot of protein in it, nuts, because I love snacking, especially late at night when I'm either working or watching something on Netflix. Love snacking, made sure so I just had to make sure that the options that I had available were actually healthy options. With Harder the Hunter, because I was doing so much gym work, a lot of strength work, I definitely increased my protein intake. So I made sure through my protein shakes, through whatever I had for dinner, that a lot of it was protein based, to really up the protein in terms of getting me where I wanted to be. Well, the exercise part for me is easy. I love doing it, and the way you feel after you had a great gym session or a great run, you just feel amazing. The food side again, I love food. One of the best things about being alive is eating good food. So it would be for me, it would just eat whatever you want, but make sure you eat it in moderation. You can have your ice cream, you can have your chocolate every now and then, but make sure that most of the options that you have available to yourself, don't make it difficult. So make sure that the options you have available are healthy options, and then you won't feel like a failure if you snack or something like that. So, well, to me, I don't actually have a sweet tooth, a big sweet tooth, but definitely one of the things, especially when I'm training really hard, as I get these cravings for chocolate, as the body is just burning every little bit of fuel that you put in there. So my guilty pleasure would definitely be to buy myself something like a bar one, and then after a long day I'll sit when I get home, make myself a coffee, and then sit and just enjoy my bar one. Yes, yeah, being hydrated is super important. No matter what you're trying to do from a health standpoint. If you would like, we were doing building strength, building muscle, or if you're trying to lose weight, whatever, making sure that you're getting your water is probably one of the most important fuels for your body. So making sure you get enough water in is really important. Well, probably one of the, and this is a motivation for me to kind of keep on with the training. I've got 2 young kids. They're very active, and just being able to run around with them, roll around with them, throw them up into the air because I'm fit, I'm strong. So that was definitely one of the benefits of being in a proper training program. That wasn't really part of the project itself, was just the effect it had on my everyday life and on my family life. My go-to meal is, especially during the Harder the Hunter where I up my protein, was just a good old South African braai. Just get a steak on there, make it a nice, juicy, fat steak, and that's the guilty pleasure. I'm gonna take a shower, guys. Yep, definitely a little fruity. So I'll chat to you guys later.